Now, a triangular lamina of 25 mm side rests on one of its corners on VP such that the median passing through the corner on which it rests is inclined at 30 degrees to HP and 45 degrees to VP. Draw its projections. So now, first we need to analyze whether we have to start the problem from the vertical plane or on the horizontal plane. Now, as the problem is given with one of the corners on VP, so obviously we have to keep all the sides on VP. So that means we have to start from the vertical plane. So that means you have to start from the front view. As one of its corners on VP, whether it is corner is resting on VP or the side is resting on VP, because since it is a triangle which is the odd number of sides, always we have to keep the lamina in such a manner that one of the sides is perpendicular to HP. So obviously the corner will be opposite to that, and when you see the lamina is kept on the vertical plane, how do I know that? When you look from the top view, all the points on VP here, and since it is parallel to VP, so we are getting the true shape, and this true shape will be visible when you look from the front view. So that is the reason why in the vertical plane we have a true shape of a triangle. And the median means one of the joining the corner to the opposite side midpoint is the median, which is M dash. So join A dash M dash with thin line. So here you mark the points as A dash, B dash, C dash and M dash. So when you look from the top view, A is near to the observer and B is also near to the observer. So A and B is visible, and C and M is away from the observer. So C and M will be in bracket. So this is the orthographic view wherein you can see that a triangle of 25 mm side is placed on the vertical plane, and when you look from the vertical plane, when you look from the top view, this will be on the VP, so that will be on HP, the image will be on HP, and the surface is parallel to HP and perpendicular to VP. So we can see parallel to VP and perpendicular to HP. So obviously in HP you can see that the line here. So when you look from the top view, AB is near to the observer, so AB is visible. C dash and M dash is away from the observer, so it will become invisible. Now here, such that the median passing through the corner, now it is resting on one of the corner on VP, such that the median is inclined at 45 degrees to VP first, which address is inclined at 45 degrees to VP. So with keeping the A dash, that is one of the corners on vertical plane, you rotate the triangular lamina such that the surface is inclined at 45 degrees to VP. When you look from the top view, the image will go to fall on the horizontal plane. Still, since the surface is inclined to VP, but still that surface is perpendicular to HP, so obviously in the top view you will going to get a line. And when you look from the top view, B is near to the observer, so B is visible, and A is near to the observer, A is visible, and C is away from the observer, C becomes invisible, and M is also becomes invisible. As the surface is inclined, what happens? The median is also getting inclined here. So that inclination you can see here on this M in bracket. So when it is projected onto the front view, you can see that the projection of A dash M dash will going to have the apparent length. So that is what we have shown here, as the one of the corners is in VP, and since it is perpendicular to HP, so obviously you are going to get the line in HP, and the surface is inclined to VP, so therefore you are going to get the apparent shape of this. And as the surface is inclined, the median containing the surface is also getting inclined, AM. So when it is projected onto the vertical plane, you can see that it is in apparent length. So that therefore we are getting that median is in apparent length in the orthographic view. Such that the median passing through the corner on which it rests is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. Now he says it is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. So that means he has given the true inclination. But in the second position front view, you can see that as the surface is inclined, the median is also getting inclined. So naturally you will going to get the apparent length. And but here he has given the true inclination. So first you have the true inclination line, and then you find out the apparent length by transferring the distance. First you take the true inclination of this, and from on the 30 degree line consider any point and cut an arc on the true inclination, true length of that line of the median. Then draw a horizontal locus line, and then you take the true length of the median, apparent length of the median in the second position front view, and cut it on that locus and draw this line. On this line you rewrite the second position top view, second position front view, and write the top position top view, so that still the corner is resting on the vertical plane. So that is what we have shown in this also, wherein the median is on the apparent length of the median we are getting the second position, third position front view. So on this, when you are projected onto the top view, you can see that the median still is inclined, the corner is resting on the vertical plane. So this is how we can analyze this 3D analysis. Now we need to solve this problem in the sketchbook. First, we will draw a thin XY line and mark XY and VP and HP. So now, first we will going to consider a triangle of 25 mm side on the vertical plane. So first we will going to draw a vertical line of 25 mm and mark the point as B dash and C dash. Then by taking the compass with C dash as center, take the radius of 25 and draw an arc with B dash center, cut on the previously drawn arc to mark the point A dash. Then join A dash to B dash with a dark line, B dash to C dash with a dark line, and C dash to A dash with a dark line. So join A dash to opposite midpoint of B dash and C dash, which is going to be the M dash. So this will going to be the median, which is going to be in the true length. So draw a vertical projector from A dash to the XY line, and also from B dash and C dash and M dash to the XY line. And as we see from the top view, AB is near to the observer, so AB is visible. M dash and C dash is away from the observer, C and M in the bracket. Then join A to B with a dark line. So as it is one of the corners is resting on on VP, so you take that point A, consider any point at some suitable distance and mark the point as A. Then by using the protractor, you measure an angle of 45 degrees with respect to the XY below as HP is below XY line, and draw an inclined line. Then you measure the distance from A to B by using the compass with A as center, cut an arc on this inclined line, that is 45 degree line, and name the point as B and C in bracket and M in bracket. Then join A to B with a dark line. So to this we need to write the front view. Draw a vertical projector from A and draw a horizontal projector from A dash. Both will going to intersect at this point. You mark the point as A dash. Similarly, draw a horizontal projector from B dash, M dash and C dash, and draw a vertical projector from B, C and M, and intersect at the corresponding points B dash here, M dash here and C dash here, and name them B dash, M dash and C dash. Then join A dash to B dash, B dash to C dash, A dash to B dash, B dash to C dash, and C dash to A dash with a dark line, and draw a thin projector from A dash and M dash. So this will going to be the median. As the surface is inclined to VP, so the median is also inclined to VP. As the median is inclined, when it is projected, you are going to get the apparent length of the median here. As one of the median is inclined to HP at 30 degrees, so he has given the true inclination. But here what you have in the second position front view is the apparent length. So we cannot transfer the apparent length on the true inclination line. So we need to find out the apparent inclination here first. And then on that line we need to transfer the second position front view. So first you consider any point and draw a horizontal line. To this horizontal line, by using the protractor, you measure an angle of 30 degrees. And then take the true length of the median. So the true length of the median will be here, as AM is parallel to VP, so you are getting the true length in the vertical plane. So you measure the distance from A dash to M dash. So with A dash as center, cut an arc on that 30 degree line, so that you are going to get this point. And join, then draw a horizontal line, which will going to be the locus line. Similarly, from the compass, you measure the distance from A dash to M dash of the second position top view with same A dash as center, cut an arc on the locus line, so that you will going to get this point m dash. Then join a dash to m dash and extend on the below side and mark this angle as b alpha. Then as a dash as b dash c dash is perpendicular to a dash m dash, so by using the protractor you measure 90 degree with respect to a dash m dash line and draw a perpendicular line. And by using the compass, you measure the distance from m dash to b dash and m dash to c dash. Both will going to have equal distances. With m dash as center, cut an arc on the top side. You are going to get this point b dash and mark the point as b dash. Similarly, with same m dash as center, cut on the bottom side so that it will going to get this point c dash and mark the point as c dash. Then join a dash to b dash to c dash, and c dash to a dash with a dark line. Now, draw a vertical projector from a dash to the xy line and draw a horizontal projector from a of the top view so that you are going to get this point, which will be a. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from b dash and c dash. Draw a vertical projector from b dash and draw a horizontal projector from b to intersect at this point. You mark the point as b. Similarly, draw a vertical projector from c dash and draw a horizontal projector from c to intersect at this point. You mark the point as c. Then join a to b, b to c, and c to a with a dark line. So this will going to be the final solution. But we need to check whether we have considered all the conditions which was given in the problem. So a triangular lamina of 25 mm side resting on one of its corners on VP, such that the surface makes an angle of 45 degrees to VP and one of the medians is inclined at 30 degrees to HP. So once it is 30 degrees to HP here, so obviously you have the true inclination, but this has the apparent length, so we need to find out the apparent inclination. So we have alpha here. So since we have considered all the conditions and it is satisfies all the conditions, hence this will going to be the final solution.